And you guys requested for Uncle Ibo White's My Daily Dose of Vim or Monday Motivation Session, so we are bringing that to you. Look forward to it. And on the plug, it's a surprise, stick and stay tuned. We'll also be bringing back one of your favorite interviews. Remember that you are a major part of the show, so join us online. The hashtag is the AM Club, and our handles still remain the same at MX24GH on all platforms. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our social media pages as well, because that's where all the action has been. If you missed out on any of the events, you probably saw it on our social media pages. So hey, look out for that recap. Of course, our WhatsApp number is also still the same, 055-033-1511. By now, you should have saved it. If you're new to the show, 055-033-1511. We love to hear from you. Comments, voice notes, video reactions to all the stories we cover right here on this show. It's time for the very first segment, hashtag My Daily Dose of Vim. We've made it this far, couple more days to go. What inspired you throughout the year? What inspires you today? It is sponsored by Dilma Tea, for lovers of tea, available in all shops and supermarkets. And boy, will we be glad to hear from you. So go ahead and start texting in now. What is your daily dose of Vim? I would love to hear from you. Harold Amponsa, a big shout out to you. He says, Glory by Sarkodie is my daily dose of Vim. Shout outs to everyone who's inspired me to start my new business this year. More Vim for 2022. Well, we have it on cue. Sarkodie featuring Young L. Glory is coming up. You're welcome back, and that was Sarkodie featuring Young L with Glory. Beautiful song indeed. And for those of you that actually went to the Rapaholic concert, let us know what you thought about it. If you had any other events later on in the show during Lifestyle Daily, we will ask you to let us know via Instagram, via Twitter, via WhatsApp, and we just might even open the phone calls for you to tell us exactly how you felt about those events. If there's anybody watching us from Takoradi, the Western region, it would be beautiful to hear about the Masquerade Festival that happened there. So if there's anybody in Tadi, please just keep watching and be ready to call in when the time is right. I'd love to hear. I've seen the videos, I've seen the photos, but it would be good to hear from somebody on the ground. Still, hashtag my daily dose of Vim. Let's see. So many messages are coming in. Let me read this one first off. It says, "Hi Antoine, it's a brand new day and it's good to see you again. My daily dose of Vim for today is, it's hard to give your all and still fail, but don't quit, don't give up. You can fail every day." And that's a quote from Vio Joshua in Techiman. Joshua, how you doing, bro? Good to know you are still up and kicking and watching the show. This one says, "Good morning, good morning, good morning. My daily dose of Vim is, if you have the power to make somebody happy, do it because the world needs it." My name is Clement from Asinfusu. Clement, shouts to you, man. Thank you very much for texting in. This one came in as a picture. Okay, it says, "My daily dose of Vim is the season of Christmas. I'm wishing you and your family peace, health, happiness, and prosperity in the coming year." We appreciate that. This one is also coming. This one's a voice note. Unfortunately, I can't play it right now, but I'd love to. So keep them coming in. Hashtag your daily dose of Vim. What is it? What inspires you today? What's inspired you throughout the year of 2021? The number to text to is really simple. 055-033-1511. You'll always see it at the bottom right corner of your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, it's time for us to get into Coffee Daily. Let's find out what's been trending around the world, but starting right here in Ghana. I know it's Christmas time, a lot of people are happy, but we got hit with some news, late yesterday, and it's going to affect, the everyday Ghanaian. It's about the sachet water prices. It kicks in at 40 pesos from today. Yep. Now, the story reads, the National Association of Sachet and Packaged Water Producers has announced an increment in the prices of sachet water from 20 pesos to 40 pesos. Yikes. Now, the upward price review will take effect from today. No, sorry, not from today. From the 27th of January 2020. From the 27th of December. So it's today. What am I saying? I'm so excited about 2022. I'm already jumping in there. 27th December 2021. That is today. The new prices take effect. Now, the price of sachet water has remained 20 pesos for more than 6 years. Additionally, the price of bottled water will also increase. Per the association's announcement, a 500 ml bottle will go for up to 1 Ghana cedi, 50 pesos from the current 1 Ghana cedi. This is tough news, Now, according to the association, the price increment was informed by the increasing cost of production, including the cost of fuel, vehicle spare parts, and imported packaged materials. So, you really can't blame them. The cost of production is going high. Profit still needs to be made. People need to be paid. There are people working in these pure water factories, and they need to make the business make sense. So, water prices are going up from 20 pesos to 50 pesos, and for bottled water, 500 ml from 1 Ghana cedi, which was, to 1 Ghana cedi, 50 pesos. And you can expect quite a number of shops will definitely add theirs on it and sell it for 2 Ghana cedis, etc. Anyway, moving away from that, some sad news all the way from the southern parts of Africa. The iconic Desmond Tutu has passed on, and South Africa has been mourning him. They say the sun has gone down. This follows the death of Desmond Tutu at the age of 90. His death was confirmed in a statement by the President of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa. Now, Tutu's death marked another chapter of bereavement in South Africa's farewell to a generation of outstanding South Africans who gave them a liberated South Africa. I mean, when you think of South Africa, you think of, two people. There's Nelson Mandela, there's Desmond Tutu. Those two people are so iconic in the fight to end apartheid. Now, the Archbishop was one of the country's best known figures, both home and abroad. Tutu's death comes just weeks after South Africa's last apartheid-era president, F.W. de Klerk. I'm sure you've heard of him in your social study classes. But he also died about 2 weeks ago at the age of 85. Archbishop Tutu was a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He struggled to abolish the apartheid system and then went on to campaign for social justice all across the world. We have a video and inserts from the BBC to play for you guys. This is a short summary of his life, his dedication, and his impact. And when we come back, we'll also hear from some of the people in his neighborhood in Soweto, touching stories. So don't go nowhere.
He was first...
To courtesy the BBC, we also have a video from on the ground of his township of Soweto as members of that township react to his death. Let's watch this real quick.
Day to us South African, because he's the light and the icon of this country.
I knew Tata as our older person who was always in the morning jogging from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock in the morning, greeting us as a humble person, as a stalwart of South Africa. And again, as a father, as a brother, as a grandpa, as everything that we needed here in our street in Soweto.
At a personal level, as a priest who worked with him, very briefly, his legacy will be his love for all people.
He used to be a father to us. His wife used to be a mother to us because he used to bring old clothes. Even it was not even old, new clothes. He used to come to my mom's house and bring clothes for my mom, bring shoes for my mom. And my mom was also appreciating whatever Mam Leah and Babu Tutu was doing.
So for us today, the sun has gone down in the middle of the day.
Like he just said, the sun has gone down in the middle of the day. Archbishop Desmond Tutu, in case you just tuned in, has passed on at the age of 90. Life very well lived. And again, thanks to the BBC for both of those videos. Moving forward and back here in Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana's COVID-19 cases stand at 5,112, according to recently released figures from the Ghana Health Service. In its latest update, the service noted that as of the 21st of December, a total of 1,158 new cases had been recorded. And as of the 20th of December, it was reported that the country's new and active cases were 923 and 4,027 respectively. Per the statistics, the country is seeing a surge in cases recorded. And it's expected. I don't know if you were driving in town yesterday, but you'd see the police service. They had blocked a lot of the beaches. People were there in their numbers outside trying to get in. There was no entry to any beach on the coastal lines of Ghana. But people still found their way, because I did see quite a number of other videos of people enjoying on the beach side, especially on Snapchat. You might want to be careful what you post. But then, yeah, coming from people who've come to the country from abroad, they're also very worried about thousands of flights being cancelled. I'll tell you about the international impact of COVID right now. There have been more COVID-related flight cancellations globally as the week starts, capping off a miserable festive period for thousands of people. Flights have remained cancelled. More than 1,400 flights have been scrapped just today, this morning, with Chinese and U.S. destinations being the worst hit. If you're expecting family from the States, they probably haven't arrived yet, and it's because their flight was cancelled. The U.S. airlines say disruption in this is due to crews testing positive, as in the pilot, the air hostess, they've all tested positive, so they just scrapped the whole flight, and, they can't come through. Hong Kong is banning all South Korean air flights for 2 solid weeks after positive cases amongst the arrivals. And it makes you think, everybody's taking the vaccine, right? So what's going on? If you're taking the vaccine, you're supposed to be safe, you're supposed to be able to fly, but no, they're canceling matches, they're canceling flights. It's like 2020 all over again. Now, in all, more than 8,000 flights have been grounded over the long Christmas weekend that began on Friday. So between Friday and today, 8,000 flights all canceled. Anyways, let's move into the world of sports real quick, ladies and gentlemen. CAF says African footballers can now play for their clubs until the 3rd of January before leaving for the Africa Cup of Nations. Now, the Africa Cup of Nations begins on the 9th, so players have till the 3rd to keep playing for their European clubs, and then they are free to come home to Africa. But a letter from FIFA to the World League Forum said CAF had agreed players can turn out in official games for their clubs up to the 3rd of January, and it means Liverpool will be able to call on Egypt forward Mohamed Salah, Senegal winger Sadio Mane, and Guinea midfielder Naby Keita for their game against Chelsea in January. They need those players. They can't face Chelsea without them. Anyways, let's come home to Ghana. The Ghana Premier League is also very exciting. Match week 10 results. Dreams FC drew with Hearts of Oak 2-2. I don't know what's going on with Hearts of Oak. I'm not impressed with their results these past couple of weeks. Midyama played Idiana FC 1-0 to Midyama FC. Betcham United beat King Faisal by 1-0. Asante Kotoko beat Wafa FC by 1-0 as well. The Accra Lions versus RTU. That game will be played today. And the Elmina Sharks will also face Legon Cities today, and we'll be back here tomorrow to give you the results of those games. Now into Europe. Chelsea boss Thomas has called the Premier League schedule not fair and said his side is struggling. Now, this is after sustaining more injuries. The Blues won 3-1 at Aston Villa yesterday, despite the injuries, with Romelu Lukaku scoring a goal and winning a penalty in his first match back after his COVID-19 absence. Let's take a quick look at match week 19 results. Liverpool and Leeds United, that game was postponed. Of course, we all know why. The big C word, COVID-19. Man City played against Leicester City, beat them 6 solid goals to 3. That's a thrashing. Norwich lost to Arsenal. Arsenal in tip-top shape. They won their game 5-0. I saw this red car yesterday at a junction. plastered Arsenal stickers all over, man. Big up yourself if you're watching. Tottenham played against Crystal Palace, 3-0 Tottenham. Aston Villa lost to Chelsea. Chelsea beat them 3-1, as I just mentioned. And today, we will have Newcastle United play against Manchester United. That's about it for Coffee Daily when it comes to the current affairs and sports stories. Up next, Kevo is going to be here to give you everything that went down in the world of entertainment in the last couple days, and later on in the show we deep dive into all the events that happened over the last couple days, from Rapaholic to today's Wilderland Festival. We're trying to connect with NY DJ, who's all the way in the Shy Hills. It's going to be very exciting. Stay tuned.
Go on, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday morning, guys. I know the holiday season is still here, but guys, get up and go to work. You see me? Wait, today's a holiday. Today is a holiday, so happy holidays, guys. And I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Zine, I know I did. Zine, guys, this is the AM Club, and this is MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment, where I will bring you all the updates in Ghana and, of course, across the globe. Antoine Wagwan.
Yo, I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, oh.
Charlie, busy weekend. How was yours? I saw the post from Jamrock, Charlie. What's going on?
I love Jamrock. Hey, this weekend we had a blast at Jamrock. Eh? From Friday to Sunday we had a good blast.
And what are the numbers like? So, people came through, eh?
Oh yeah, people came through on over.
It looks like all the events were packed, man.
Oh yeah.
Charlie, COVID or no COVID, people are chilling. Yeah,
we knew that COVID was really, it wasn't really punching us like that. Man. I don't see the panic. I don't see what the panic is about.
Man, it's just people. Somebody will say the PR behind COVID is just incredible.
Oh, yeah, every time you hear upsurge, they use specific words now. Upsurge, highly infected.
Yeah,
come on now. Yeah. Come on now.
Oh boy. But it's going to be exciting. Later on in the show, like I was saying, we're going to speak to a lot of the event organizers of the different events, see how those went. But we've seen the pictures, check our social media.
Oh, yeah.
Accra was hot.
Oh, it was hot.
People leaving the club at 5 a.m. I don't understand.
Oh.
Man. It's 5 a.m.
That's me this morning.
Anyways, go ahead, bro.
Hey, guys, my name is Kevoy B. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB. Zine. Now for our stories. Now, Akuya Pimpolo has shared her experience following her days in jail that were later converted to a fine. The social media influencer sat in an interview sharing that her experience was horrid. Surprise, surprise. She opened up about the fact that she would not have created a social media presence if it wasn't for her to make money and support her son. Now, Akuya Pimpolo went on to state that both she and her mother had to lie to the young boy chief that she was off to Nigeria to work. Wow. Thankfully, she was able to return back to him a few days later, and fans were surprised at the amount of remorse she exhibited during the interview. Hey. Akuya Pimpolo, boy, I think, I don't know, Antoine. I don't know if you've been following this story, but
I disconnected from that story for a while. I think it's dragged.
Yeah.
But, the law needs to take its course. So I missed that story. So what are they saying now? Like,
so now she did an interview to tell how terrible jail was for her, and she only does this thing, social media, for her son.
Yeah.
To feed her son.
Oh man. Ghanaian jails are. I saw this video that's trending. I don't know if you've seen it. The IGP, police commander, Ghana's police commander, going to one of the, police stations and talking to them very sternly about why the jail cell is so crowded. He's literally telling them, you can't treat people like this. Despite the fact that they're behind the bars, they're still humans. I think it's beautiful. It's one of the biggest trending videos from yesterday, and I think it's awesome.
I look for it.
Yeah, it's good she's talking about it, so it draws people's attention to it.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
it's
man.
True. Anyway, guys, just in time for Christmas, Ed Sheeran and Fireboy DML graced us with the remix of hit song Peru Para. Fans took to social media to share their views on the new rendition and the music video it came with. Now, the video featured popular British TikTok dancer and choreographer Nife, or Knife. The dancer was one to create some of the most popular TikTok dance trends, and the music video is currently sitting at over 5 million views on YouTube in just 2 days. And guys, guess what? We have it. So let's watch it.
Yes.
This guy went to this guy.
Yeah, he owned the song. Like, he put his best verse in there. I saw this meme. Somebody was saying, Fireboy was probably like, Charlie, slow down, man. This is still my song. This is still my song.
Please remember, this is my song.
Oh, Ed Sheeran, I think he immerses himself in the music, because he did this song with Fuse ODG as well, Boame. Where he actually also sung in Tree.
Oh, really?
So I think, he's got a song. The video is also out there. I think he does a proper job at, like, when he's featuring on an African song, like, he makes sure that, Charlie, he owns it, man.
But you know what I like about Ed Sheeran? I was watching an interview the other day, and there was, the song that he does, I'm in love with the shape.
Yeah, Shape of You,
so there's a Jamaican song that converts it to, like, real rudeness. Like, it's... Like it's equal right. The song is called Equal Rights and Justice. Where she wants give and return.
Yeah.
Because you know Jamaican men feel like giving is.
Yes.
Yeah, and he heard it and he was like, yo, I love that song. Like he was like, yo, I downloaded that song immediately.
That's the thing. I mean, I love his energy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not your typical British singer. Like he's a global artist, and you can feel that, man.
I love that. Ed Sheeran, big up yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Guys, after surprising the world with the birth of a daughter, Naomi Campbell posted a Merry Christmas message with a picture of her whole family, including her new daughter. Hey, unfortunately for fans, she used a heart emoji to cover the little girl's features, but fans were excited nonetheless. You know, I always wonder why is it that you take a picture of something and then you post it and then you use something to cover
the face.
Okay. Just don't post it. Like print it then and keep it at home.
Man. Yeah, I get it. They're probably scared of, the whole paparazzi thing. Like, but then don't post it. I get it.
What I'm saying, where is this baby? Where are they going to see this baby? Like, I mean, other than on her page.
True. Oh man.
Come on now. Anyway, guys, so for my patois today, Zane, I just have a video for you.
Nice.
Zane, I have a video. It's called Strongest Soldier by Jamil. I don't know if you know that. That's for Motivational Mondays. The video is not.
Oh man, well we could tell them to go check it out. What's it called?
Yeah, it's called Strongest Soldier by Jamil.
Jamil. I love Jamil, man.
Yeah.
I love Jamil, man. Jamil is hard guy.
Yeah.
Hard guy. I love him.
Long time.
I haven't heard from him in quite a while. Is he still like?
Yeah,
still
but
dropping
apparently
music?
he's now a Christian. So,
okay.
I don't know what's happening with the career.
Yeah, man. Anyways, Charlie, how'd you say Merry Christmas in Patois? Is like what? Christmas?
No, it was Merry Christmas.
It's just Merry Christmas.
What was it? Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, everybody, you're messing up. This was MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment. You don't know. My name is Kevboy B. Little more. Big up yourself.
Nice one, ladies and gentlemen, and that's about it for Coffee Daily. Stay tuned. We are going straight into Lifestyle Daily today, doing something different. We're bringing you one of the your favorite actual Monday motivation segments. You know when we had that segment when Edma went to interview Uncle Abel White? Well, that's the one we're playing for you. And coincidentally, Uncle Abel White has several plays, a festival of plays is on, and he's been so successful at this, at making it a digital experience. So it's only right that we bring back, that interview for you. So do be inspired by it. It's coming up right after this very short commercial break. Don't go nowhere.
Across Africa, nations are beginning to trade among themselves like never before, creating the largest continental market the world has ever seen. On the Single African Market Program, we will show you how products, services, capital and people will be crossing barriers as the continent and its citizens embrace a single market in a sustainable manner for growth and development to meet targeted UN development goals.
Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Get the latest update on all opportunities from the Continent's Trade House. Know the success stories and how challenges are being addressed. Africa is ready to trade among itself and the world, so are the people. The Single African Market is the voice of businesses that trumpets the vision of Africa everywhere in association with the Government of Ghana, International Chamber of Commerce, Business for Peace Foundation, GIZ, UNECA, and UNDP.
The Single African Market, this Monday at 8 p.m. on MX24.
What questions are on your mind? Does partisanship permeate every aspect of Ghanaian life? Can Africans truly run their own affairs without a need for foreign aid? Do you have absolute confidence in the ability of security agencies to come to your aid when you need it? Do the emergency lines in this country even work? For answers to these and more, join me, Nuong Falong, on MX24.
Technology is evolving rapidly. From machine learning, automation to artificial intelligence, all of these can be quite hard to keep up with, right? Plug in now as I, Eddie Kumsin, ushers you into the advancing world of technology on Tech Today, the only show custom built to cover technology with experts from every corner. Tech releases, gadget reviews, apps, and many more. Coming live right here on MX24. You've got questions, we've got answers.
Unique, contemporary, engaging. Introducing the ultimate talk show that captures, scrutinizes, and stirs up conversations around relevant content across the globe. We talk to the movers and shakers in the tech, youth entrepreneurship, creative arts industry, and many more. Join me, Kwame A. Opoku, usher you to the realm beyond the headlines, new tech releases, trends, and clicks. It's going to be a fun ride on MS Conversations.
Welcome back, and you're still watching the AM Club live on MX24. So do you remember to keep on joining the conversation on all our social media platforms at MX24GH with the hashtag the AM Club.
The AM Club it is. Hope you're having fun. We've had a great time. Lifestyle Daily just went by. We had a discussion on why it is important for you to retire young. We also had Coffee Daily earlier, where we recap some of the topmost trending stories around the world in the last 24 hours. And now it's time for Motivation Monday, because it's a Monday and you need motivation, just like we all do.
Absolutely.
And Edma, I must say, had a great time with Ghana's favorite playwright, Uncle Ebo White. I saw how you were just saying, like, guys, I'm so excited, guys.
Yeah, I was really excited. I got to watch the very beginning of the play.
The Devil's Wife?
Yeah, The Devil's Wife, yeah. The intro, they played it, or they acted it. And it was actually very, very impressive. Like, all of them could sing, and the energy, all of them were focused.
You know?
It was good.
You know, you did mention something you took away from that meeting him. We spoke about opportunity, missing opportunity or
exactly.
something.
So obviously during the interview, he did explain how he got his very, very playwright job, and how he actually started as a performer, and how he got that performer job. And it was just him being present, in a sense that he wasn't even supposed to be part of a play. Wow. But anyways, let's watch.
Let's watch that interview with Uncle Ebo White.
So, welcome to the AM Club live on MX24, and this is Motivation Monday. Hashtag Motivation Monday. Remember to keep on sending your thoughts and comments on all our social media platforms at MX24GH with the hashtag the AM Club. So, let me introduce my guest to you. So, Uncle Evo White is a Ghanaian playwright, author, and motivational speaker. He is the artistic director and lead writer at Roverman Productions and has written and directed over 45 plays for stage since 2008. He's acclaimed as Ghana's most successful playwright and also as the one who has revived theatre after its long dormancy. Since 2008, Roverman has been producing family-oriented plays every quarter and attracted over 38,000 patrons a year. Welcome to the show, Uncle Evo.
Thank you very much, Ohima.
Okay, so today is Motivation Monday, and we need to be impacted with a lot of wisdom and knowledge from you, because I've watched many of your interviews, I've watched some of your plays on YouTube as well. Unfortunately, I've only been in Ghana for 2 years, so I haven't been able to witness any of your plays yet. But hopefully on Sunday, I'll be here for Devil's Wife here. So let's get straight into it. Please tell me more about yourself, your journey so far, where it all started and how it's going.
In which dispensation of my life? Because there have been several dispensations of my life.
So let me narrow the question to when it comes to you being an artistic director.
Okay.
How has it been?
I got into theater by accident. I got into theater because a director at secondary school, in my time, the School of Performing Arts would send out their final year students at drama directing students to secondary schools to direct a play. And one was sent to my school, Osu Presby Secondary School. And I was not part of the drama wing, but I was fascinated with what they were doing. So I would go and stand in the window and watch them. And one day, the lead cast member had not turned up, but the guy needed to go on with the rehearsals, and he was desperate because everyone in the room had a role. He was running out against time. He had 5 weeks to produce the play. 3 weeks had gone past, and they were struggling with the role and with the play. And so he couldn't wait for this guy to come. And in desperation, he looks around, sees me standing in the window, and says, "You, come." And even though I knew I was the only one in the window, I still looked behind me because I couldn't believe that he was calling me. So I went in there and he said, "Well, here, read this for us." About 8 minutes into it, he stops it again and asks me, "Have you done this play before?" And I said, "No." He said, "And how come you know it?" Because within the 3 weeks I've been watching them do it, I had memorized the whole play. I had memorized also the kind of movements and the mechanics he was passing on to the lead character, which the guy was struggling with. I had mastered those just watching them. So by the time the guy came about 20 minutes later, he had lost the role. That is how I got into.
Wow, so you actually started as a performer yourself?
Yes.
Fantastic.
That's how I got into theater.
Okay.
And then after secondary school, a friend invited me to a group in town called Youth for Christ that had a drama wing, and said, since you are doing it in secondary school, you would love it, so come, let's go. So I go watch them. I got in at a time when they were also preparing for a production.
Okay.
They were about 2 weeks away from a production. And again, so I went in the new boy, just sat there, watched them, listened to them. Then come the day of the production, the main character, the cast playing the main character does not turn up.
Your life is filled with luck.
He had prepared 2 people for that role. Each of them unilaterally had decided that he will use the other guy. And this was in 1974. There were no mobile phones to call and check, "Hey, what are you?" and things like that. And then he's waiting for them to turn up. About 40 minutes later, audience members are getting up and leaving. So I go to the director and say, look, if you don't start the play, you're going to be in trouble. We would have empty seats. He said, well, how are we going to do it? Because the main character is not in. And I said, let me play it. And he said, no, you can't do it because you never rehearsed it. And I said, what do you have to lose?
Exactly.
Because what they didn't realize is that I had memorized it. I had memorized the play, I had memorized their role.
Just by watching them?
Just by watching them. Because you see, one of the things that, since today is Inspiration Monday, one of the things I wish people would go away with is that be present wherever you are. Be present. It would amaze you what we miss just because we are not present. You know, and it is worse with this generation because everybody has a toy that is focused on, and he's on and on and it's missing everything around them.
Yes, absolutely, you're right.
All I did was just being present. You know, because I've gone there, they're having rehearsals. Okay, let me follow this rehearsal. Not, oh, so from here, where am I going? And this person said, no, I am present. I'm at this rehearsal. I'm focused. It's a trick that if anyone picks it, it will transform your life. Be present. You're talking to somebody, be present. So that you would hear not only what they are saying, but what they are not saying.
Quotes.
Because that is also important.
Absolutely.
You know, and so it was by being present that I played the role, and the guy was shocked because this is a new guy. He's never played the role. He had never rehearsed it. Here he is. He's done it. He saved us, as it were. 2 weeks after the production, he is transferred from Accra to Tamale, and he has to find somebody to replace him.
As a director?
As the artistic director of the group. So he calls me and says, I know you're a new person in this group, but from what you did with the production, I think I can entrust this group into your hands.
Wow.
I'm leaving for Tamale, take over.
Wow, just like that?
Just like that. So I became the artistic director of Youth for Christ drama troupe. That was, quote unquote, a Christian drama troupe that needed Christian plays for evangelism. There were none in the market, so I started writing, and that's how I became a writer.
So everything just started unfolding one after the other?
Yes.
That's amazing.
And so it is that journey that has, 47 years down the line, has brought me here.
That's absolutely impressive. Well, all I can say is I'm impressed and congratulations.
Thank you.
So now, when it comes to your very first play that you wrote and artistically directed as well, how was it? When was it first?
It was a disaster. That was 1974. That was 1974. It was a disaster. I still feel like apologizing to everybody who turned up at that production, because I didn't know much. It's so bad that I think I have willfully forgotten the title of the play, so I don't remember.
Wow. Is it because you psyched yourself not to remember because it was such a disaster, or you genuinely do not remember?
I really don't remember because it was, I think as I got to know and learn to do better, I realized, no, don't call that even a play. But my next play showed what progress I had made, and the title of that is Man Must Live. That one became quite a hit in some circles, and so I remember that one. I remember that one well. I remember the feeling. The feeling on a day of production is one of stress and anguish. Yeah. Because like your baby, and you're sending your baby out there, and you are stressing yourself out. You don't want anything to go wrong. You want everyone to love it, yes, and things like that. And so you stress yourself, sometimes unnecessarily. Then after, at the end of it, any good review lifts you up to high heavens. Any negative review you die. You know, it kills you. Then another good review comes to revive you, then another negative one
brings you down again, back and forth.
You're going up and down and up and down. Hopefully, as you mature, you'll learn not to listen to the reviews.
Good or bad? Wow.
You learn it.
So in that term, how do you progress? How do you know how to differentiate constructive criticism and also getting...
You progress by listening to your heart, because you know when you've done well. You know, you host the morning show.
Absolutely.
You know when you've had a good program.
Yes, I do.
Then imagine when you walk out of the studio knowing, yeah, today I think I felt this show, I felt this program. I think we did something. Then you walk out and somebody who, out of envy or constipation, just accosts you and say, Nahima, what did you think you were doing out there?
Yes, I know the feeling.
But you've got to discipline yourself to realize, we didn't meet your expectations. Oh, too bad. Try tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. But we had a ball and move on. Otherwise, that thing can mess your day up completely.
Not even just your day, your whole week, your whole month, really.
You know, so you learn as you grow, you learn to make a difference. And for every creative person, listen to your heart. Because there are times when you know you haven't done your best, but everybody is raving about it. But you know, deep with, I could have approached this different. I could have asked this question. I didn't quite ask that question. You know, but everybody's going, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. You learn to discipline yourself and realize, okay, yo, thank you, but I know where I fell short, and I'll do better next time. So once you get to that point, then you can then get to an even keel, where I know where the failings are, but more importantly, I know how to overcome it for the next production. And so I am in control, and I'll do better.
Fantastic. Okay, so now what's the first hook that gets you a new play? Is it an image, an item, a character? What gives you the inspiration to start something new?
It varies. It varies. A book I've read, that has been a good source. There are books I read and I am inspired.
Yeah.
There are books I read and I am up in arms because I don't like the treatment of the subject. So I say, I think I can do better. So pick the same subject, give it a better treatment.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you're chatting with somebody and then they say something and then
it clicks.
It clicks.
Yeah.
I think I can do something with this.
Yeah.
Or somebody shares a life story with you and you realize, I think I would like to do this. Or you hear something on the news and then you say, I think I'd like to explore this.
Yeah.
What if? And I play the what if thing. What if Ohima was a man? Would she still want to do this?
Yes,
that's what she wants to
you
do.
Yeah.
What if that? What if that? So it varies according to what project I'm working on.
Okay, fantastic. So now I want you to give me an example of a time where you set a goal and you were able to meet it or achieve it.
Oh, this current production.
Yeah.
We had gone for almost a year without any show because of the COVID.
Yes.
The pandemic, the shutdown, and the restrictions. So I resolved that if we're going to come back, I want something unusual. I want something that is a big bang. Something that will make my audience go, whoa, now we know why we missed you.
Yeah.
And I poured that. So that's why I picked Devil's Wife. That's why I picked the kind of cast I picked.
Yeah.
That's why I picked even the kind of music I selected.
Yeah.
the kind of costume because I wanted a certain experience.
Yeah. I mean, the title alone is like, whoa, Devil's Wife. Okay.
The title does not quite tell half the story.
Really?
Come watch the show.
Okay, we'll definitely do that.
But that is what I wanted to deliver. I wanted to deliver an experience that would make them not just say, oh, okay, we are back.
Yeah.
No, but say, wow.
We've missed you.
And I think last Saturday, on the 4th and then 5th Sunday, I think we achieved that. And we're going to do even more this for 11th and 12th.
And 12th. Okay, so we're still on the subject about Devil's Wife. So tell us a bit more about that, how you got the idea and where it all came from, how long. I mean, you mentioned already that the pandemic did put a stop to production, but how long did it take you to gather your cast, put everything together and make it a successful play that is showing now?
I have a group of 120 people.
Wow.
And right through the COVID, I maintain links with them via Zoom, via Instagram, Facebook, so and email. So I was in quite constant touch with them. We did exercises, I did presentations to them, I made inputs into their lives. So when the opportunity came and I selected the people I wanted to work with, it was not as if we were now going to knock on the door and say, hi, do you remember us? Are you still interested? We knew they were still there.
Absolutely.
They've been with us and they know I'd been with them. So that was not difficult at all. The interesting thing is that they had also missed this. And so they came to it with quite a lot of zeal and vim. The Devil's Wife itself is not a very new play. It's a play I wrote some years back. But it's a play we hadn't done on the Roverman platform before. I had done it in some earlier dispensation of my life. And the writing of that is a very interesting one. The experience I had with Devil's Wife, I hadn't had with any other play. I'd written 12 plays before Devil's Wife, and I've now done about 46 or 48 plays since Devil's Wife. And I haven't had that kind of experience. Devil's Wife, I woke up in the morning, a Saturday morning, and an idea was already forming. A story was already rolling in my mind. Now, I knew enough to know that if I did not attend to that story immediately, I would miss it.
Yeah.
It would just run its course and I'll lose it. So I told my wife, you know, there's a story tormenting me right now. If I don't give attention to it, I'll not be good company.
Yeah.
A family, father, mother, 2 daughters and their husbands were watching one link.
Exactly.
Unfortunately for them, they took a picture of themselves watching and put on social media. So that's how we got to know
that there were multiple people using one device to watch.
Paid for only one link.
Wow. But there were more people obviously watching, meaning, Okay.
For us as a business, that was not good.
Of course not.
But that's gone. I'm sure if you went to them and said, you know what you did is not right, they would think you are crazy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so now, before we wrap up the conversation, I want you to give a few advice to anybody who would want to venture into creative or artistic directing or even theatrical
Don't come into this for money. If you want money, go and sell tomatoes. Don't come into this for money.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will be disappointed. Come into this because it is inside you. You have something you want to share. Come into this because it fulfills you. That it makes you come alive. If those are the reasons why you are coming, then fantastic. Money will come when it will come. But if that is your motivation for coming, if money is your motivation for coming, I assure you, you'll be very disappointed.
Wow. Well, there you have it. And that was our very own Uncle White right here on the AM Club for Motivation Monday. Thank you so much for impacting us with wisdom and knowledge. We appreciate
Thank you very much, and I appreciate that. And your team is very patient.
Thank you.
Very, very, very
Thank
patient,
you.
and I'm grateful to all of you.
Thank you. We are grateful to have you too. Well, that's it for Motivation Monday on the AM Club right here on MX24. Stay with us.
Afi ako apro abetu Yesu bio ejo nyamia tumie wa mafi patuye oh afi ako apro abetu Yesu bio ejo nyamia tumie wa mafi patuye Afishiapa afi kometuye supyo afishiapa ako betuye pyo afishiapa ako betuye pyo Afishiapa afikama tu Yesu pyo afishiapa komba tu Yesu afishiapa komba tu Yesu Afishiapa komba tu Yesu afishiapa komba tu Yesu
Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright. Oh, all is bright. Oh, silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is right. Oh, all is
Righty, right. You're welcome back to the AM Club, where we're fun, fearless, and factual. On this show, we've been inspiring you, we've been keeping you informed, and we've been keeping you entertained for the last couple of months, and we would love to continue to find out which one of our episodes in the last months from August have been your favorite. So keep sending them in to our WhatsApp line and our Twitter and other social media handles. That one was the Monday motivation segment with the one and only Uncle Ibba White. Very revealing conversation, and I really hope it inspired some people out there. We have more of those playbacks to come. The next one is for the plug segment, but before I talk about it, allow me to read a few of your messages out. This one says, good morning, good morning. This year has been a good one. We still kicking despite the fact that COVID-19 has been around. True. And Stoneboy gave us back-to-back hits. My special condolences to my dear Ajwa Dazi, and a very big shout out to my Kumasi Beam natives. This is coming in from Alberto Lalas, and I'm sure, Alberto, you're watching us all the way from Kumasi, so a big shout out to you. This one says, I'm really broke this year, so I know they see the Christmas stuff cry. It's coming in from Bible in Kumasi as well. It shall be well. Say it. I say it with me. Next year, I will have money. Good. Good. Just keep saying it to yourself, man. And back it up with some hard work, okay? This message came through but was deleted, so I'm going to leave it at that. And this one is about the interview that you just watched. Unfortunately, you didn't add your name, so I'm going to skip it as well. Whenever you text us, please add your name so I can see what it is you are saying. But we're more than thrilled to be getting feedback from you guys day in, day out right here on the AM Club. The WhatsApp number to text to is 055-033-1511. So here is another recap. This one is for the plug segment. It's one of our final segments on the show where we bring you some of your favorite celebrities. Now, this time around, Godwin had the chance to interview this incredible artist called Phronesis, who even did a freestyle for us on the show. We're playing it back, and when I come back, we've got a special message from Wiala, since it's still Christmas time, a video we're going to play for you that's been trending online. She's such an incredible artist. And then we go deep into the world of all the events that took place in the last 3 days. We're still trying to connect with a few of our friends on the ground who attended some of the events. They're still sleeping. No surprise. I mean, they were out partying late last night, so I understand that. Shouts to Manuel. Wake up, enjoying the Zoom call, Manuel. Manuel has been one of the top-notch MCs throughout this Christmas season, and he goes at it again today. And we're also trying to connect with some of our friends over at Shy Hills for the Wilderland Festival as well, which seems to be popping. But we'll bring you all the exclusives, everything you missed. We will bring to you right after the playback of the plug segment. This is the AM Club. Don't go nowhere.
Fun, fearless, factual content every day. That's what MX24 TV is about. This is your favorite morning show, the AM Club, live from our Silicon Square studios in East Legon. Time is running by so fast, and it's now time for the plug. And today we are speaking, like I said before we went for the break, a gentleman I love and admire so much. I love his music. He's got a different sound and a different vibe. Listen, it's about to be turned up in the studio right now. I wish Keboy was here. But before we jump into the conversation and speak with Phronesis, this is Evergreen. Enjoy.
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. to the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless, and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless, and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year. From the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless, and factual content.
Go be and you go see one day. Make you never overspeed time day. It go be and you go see one day. Make you never overspeed time day. It go be and you go see one day. Make you never overspeed time day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the studio the young man who goes by the name Phronesis. I wish we could have that sound. Woo! Hey man, welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. See how I'm going on and on about him?
Hey, Phronesis. It was the energy he was giving us in studio when we were playing that song for me. Like, that was absolutely amazing. You guys, I wish you could hear his voice in studio and not on video.
He was singing.
I'm looking you up there. It's from the heart. I mean it. Bless up. Enough said.
Enough said. Phronesis means wisdom.
Yes, means
wisdom.
Yes.
Awesome. Phronesis, okay, so let's start the conversation. Okay, like I said, I am privileged. I feel like I'm not starstruck, but I'm happy to see you. You know, the first time I heard about you, or I heard your song, it was a video a friend had shared in a group page.
Okay.
You had gone viral. There was this video that had gone viral. Everybody was just singing. I saw this, you and a couple of your friends or guys were just going on the streets. We did, and we did, we did. We did, streets we did. So that was the first time I heard about you. I heard your song. But tell us about your musical journey, how it started for you.
No, thank you. I started off as a vocalist.
Okay.
Yeah, then I didn't write any songs.
Yeah.
I was just singing people's songs. Because I used to watch a lot of music videos, like as a kid. I used to sit right in front of the TV, I remember. So I used to learn the songs very quick. So when they release a song, even the grown-ups in the house be like, the band I'll show you more, singing the song, that kind of thing. And so that's when I felt like I developed love for music. So when I went to SHS, I used to write.
Okay.
Yeah, songs. But I used to rap back then. So it was there I joined the school band. And then I joined the school choir.
Wow.
And there I was a vocalist.
Singing gospel,
Yeah, gospel music. I used to sing soprano in the choir.
You're kidding me? You sing soprano?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, for real, I used to sing soprano in the choir. And then, from then, I was entertainment prefect.
Yes.
So I used to organize, entertainment all the time. And then I'm supposed to kill the show. So they had me writing all the time, like tasking me to do better than all of the arts, like the other acts to come and perform. So those when I was recording. I recorded my first song, senior high school, SHS 2, No Jesus, No Life. It's a gospel song, it's reggae, dancehall. And then after that, after high school, I started doing my music. I had an EP out, Evergreen. Yeah, but then before the EP, I met my label.
You're jumping. You're jumping. You're jumping. Which school is this again?
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's?
Yeah, I went to St. Peter's Senior High School. And
so tell us about so from there, and then what happened before you had Evergreen EP and all that?
Yeah, so from there, like from school, I was recording. I used to go from studio to studio to record demos. And then I was releasing them on my own. And then the feedback from the people was better. I wasn't doing gospel anymore, now doing secular music.
And why the change from gospel to secular music?
well, it's nothing personal, but then I felt like I could still sing gospel music anytime. But you know, me fixing myself in a gospel arena, I feel like I'm boxing the craft or the talents. I feel like I should open up scope and then you know, explore, because I'm very adventurous basically. So yeah, going into music more, I feel like there's more to learn than just what I felt.
Okay. But then also, why dancehall and reggae? Why not any other genre? Because even when he speaks, there's the whole patois thing going on. He said, before we went on air, he said something, he said North. And I was like, wait, North of Ghana or what? I didn't even understand what he said. So, yeah, so why reggae and dancehall, and why not any other, you know, genre?
I'd say reggae music because of my father. I'd say subconsciously when I was growing up, when he's taking us to school, he's playing all these reggae sounds. When you're traveling, it's always reggae and all. And my granddad too, you know, big up to that man, he's still alive. So he loves reggae music. So growing up, reggae is something that's been with me. But when I got to SHS, I think Form 3, I started listening to dancehall, like Vibes Cartel. And there was reasoning to what they were saying. In as much as it's not pure English. So I like the Creole, that's the patois. I developed love for the patois, and because of the patois, I used to listen to North Sound.
North Sound, I get it.
So I developed love for dancehall, and when I started doing it, the feedback from people was good, and I was like, let me push more.
Because the way you do it, people will say maybe you've lived in Jamaica before, you traveled, you know, you lived there for like 15 years and then decided to come back home, because you do it really, really well as well. And one thing that I like is that every single song that you sing, there's always like a message in it. Is there a particular reason why you choose to motivate or impact people with your music?
Yeah, basically I say music is soul. It's spiritual, and so I do my music to heal people. It should touch to be, you know, that kind of music, because it hits like bullet. And so I believe that as spiritual as music is, it comes to heal, it comes to teach. It shouldn't just be like fun, or it shouldn't just be vibes. You know, it should carry a message. So at the end of the day, when someone listens to the sound, they derive something from it, and they could use it to actually work on.
Sense, just a sense. You want to push out sense.
And
you are about to release your EP.
Yeah,
tell us about this EP.
Yeah, so my next EP is Genocide.
What?
Genocide.
Genocide.
Yeah, Genocide.
Okay.
The genocide.
Yeah, Jenna. I call myself Jenna, so genocide.
Oh. Okay.
But I derived the whole genocide from genocide. So genocide. Yeah, that's like the deliberate large killing of
people. Yeah, a group of people.
Yeah. So that's what the songs on the EP are meant to do. Once they are released.
They're supposed to kill people.
Kill
a group of people.
Yeah, not killing as in literal killing, but killing as in killing.
Just like impact a group of people that, you know. So basically, it's basically a twist of words, the word game. So basically, not kill as in kill, but then, you know, impact the group of people or touch the group of people that you want it to touch. Fantastic.
Pan. Anyways, so we want to hear your voice, like Edma was saying. We want to listen to your voice, and this is a special request. That song that went viral is what I want you to give us a freestyle on. Can we go? No, me. Hey.
I said the way you said can we go, I was like, I was waiting for you to.
No,
sorry.
I'll support you.
Go.
That's good.
Hold on. See me not send them, I mean offend them, I mean I know why the government them a fake, cause me and me man them, don't we make it hard, we make it bad, we mash up the place so the whole of them come fi mad, we put a fire, come make we watch ya, who job bless you, don't wanna put us under pray for mercy, and top of mercy, one man a eat, so me hustle for the whole of day, and me say street we day, if we day. And we dey, then we dey, say streets we dey. If we dey, and we dey, then we dey.
It's actually a play on words. It's a play on words, isn't it? Is it streets we dey? If what
if we dey.
If we.
Yeah.
If we dey.
And we dey. Then we did.
That's right.
I love it.
But Vanessa, so you've mentioned some of your influences already. Your biggest influencer, Vibes Cartel.
I used to listen to them, but you see, when it comes to those who influence my music, I talk about Popcorn, I talk about Massacre, I talk about Stoneboy, I talk about Boogies. So people that you know.
And in terms of collaborations, would you like to work with these guys?
Well, yes, in terms of collaborations, I like to work with these guys. I could confidently say I've worked with some of these guys. And then I'm looking forward to working with some of these guys.
Because I know that on your EP you have a song with Stoneboy as well.
I have a song with Stoneboy.
How was that? How was that feeling?
It was great because like a dream come true. Because I used to watch Stoneboy, listen to him, and he's more of like a legend and role model to me. So me working with him was more of like an accomplishment, like big time.
I love that.
Exciting, exciting.
But now, if anybody wants to listen to your song, connect with you, where do they go?
Well, my songs are like there in the stores. When you go Apple Music, Audiomack, Spotify, they are there like inside the store. So you look for Phronesis, PHRONESIS. The songs are there.
Okay, and if people want to contact you via social media as well?
Yeah, social media is Phronesis_2PP.
Okay.
It's on Instagram.
Please make it easier for us. Why I say what?
Yeah, Phronesis_2PP. But then I'll change it so maybe Jenna or something. Makes sense.
Make something shorter so that it will be easier for us to connect. I like that. I like that. But okay, so today is Travel Tuesday on the AM Club. So what country would you love to visit that you haven't visited yet? Don't say Jamaica.
Oh, I like to go to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
You like to go to Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, there's free living in Amsterdam. I love my freedom, you know.
Yeah.
Streets we did.
So I love my freedom more.
I think I understand why you like your freedom.
Yeah, because I don't like Dubai, because I like Amsterdam.
I understand.
Anyway, Phronesis, big up yourself. Big up yourself, man. I wish you well. I admire you so much. I really wish you well. And God be with you. Anyway, so up next we have Black Friday on the AM Club. We're not going yet. We told you it's an extended version. But here's Blessing for now. Enjoy.
How do they? Psycho do the beat. We pray. Bye. We pray, Blessing pan blessing, now we say blessing pan blessing. Oh, we pray. Put this tune pan replay. Oh, DJ. So we say blessing pan blessing. Oh, we say blessing pan blessing. Oh, we pray. Put this tune pan replay. By DJ. Play the big tune twice. Vibes and vibes. Where I fall, I ride. No condition right. Man don't touch, man fight. You know me keep the flow time. Just say me. Underrated, but the man so scary. Who the boy try kill can't date me. He date me not like just heavy, so heavy. I'ma do a thing scary. Blessing from blessing, now we say blessing from blessings. Oh, we pray. Put this tune from replay. Oh, DJ. So we say blessing from blessing. Oh, we say blessings from blessings. Oh, we pray. This tune from replay. Oh, DJ. Free me, just free me, yeah. Free me, just free me, yeah. Free me, just free me, yeah. None of them make the money clean so them every rich. But if you buy a better can get a better. I just a wish free life, cause that's all me need. But if you judge God for peace, for all me enemies.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24. Or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX app.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are back. A big shout out to Fronesis. And that's another thing that the AM Club have been doing in the last couple of months, supporting new talents. We've done it on the AM Club. It's actually an MX24 thing. The MX charts, MX beats, you know, with Jason, Oforiwa, and Varosky. We're here for the new talents, so big up yourselves and look forward to 2022. There's more in store for you. We're finally here. The time has arrived. We're about to review a couple of the events that have gone down so far from the night of the 24th till today. Now, like you see, I've already got my, my Twitter open. So we're going to be checking out some of the trends, what people have been saying. But first up, 24th night, a couple of events went down. Let's go through these events. We had Samini, his festival, supporting him, celebrating 40 years of his existence. His legacy in music has been incredible. Around the world, we also had Tribal. We had Promised Land with King Promise. And of course, Kudro Entry's, annual concert also went down, right next to us in East Legon. But we're going to start off with Samini. Incredible performance. I hear it was close to sold out. Packed, grand arena room, very packed. I'm not quite sold out, as in when I say sold out, as in all the tickets gone, not quite, but incredible audience, and it was full, and the support was also quite massive. So big up Samini. Highlight of, that particular event, Samini Fest, I tell you, was KK Fosu coming out. We saw Beanie Man do the thing with Samini and Stoneboy on stage, bringing them together. And it does seem like KK Fosu and Samini also, sort of like reconciled on stage. Now, somebody needs to give me the gist. I mean, producer, director, if you guys are there, I don't know. I didn't know Samini and KK Fosu had any beef, but apparently they did, and they did a beautiful thing on stage. So shouts, to our blogger partners who sent us footage of, what happened on stage. We're going to check that out right now. When KK Fosu came on stage, embraced Samini, they performed together. It was just beautiful. Watch this right now. Yeah, Samini KK Fosu. That was a proper throwback, man, a proper throwback. So congrats to Samini. So many other people performed that night. It was beautiful. Samini was celebrated the way he deserves to be. So big up Samini. That was the Samini Experience concert. I just realized that, in the beginning I said Samini Fest. No, it's the Samini Experience concert. Very successful. Big up yourself, Samini, the Godfather. Moving on, the next event, this event we spoke about quite a number of times. We had two solid interviews. One of the folks we had an interview with was Chef Keeks, who's been on the show now on the AM Club about twice. Around the world, a celebration of food from across the world. Over 50 dishes, different chefs doing their thing. Kofi Kinata did his thing. Ifia did her thing. But we zoom in on Chef Keeks because it's only right. He spoke about his masterclass several times. So we've got two videos to show you. The first one is from day one, which zooms in on Chef Keeks. And when we come back, I'll tell you about the second one, which was day two. We'll play that for you. So check them out right now.
Welcome to the first masterclass for today, which is dubbed For the Love of Tacos. I'll be your instructor. My name is George Frederick Odoe. So a taco is an open face sandwich, right? Normally, when you say a sandwich, you are used to two pieces of bread with something in between. Everyone seems to suffer with a taco. The trick is it's small enough to fit in your hand, right? The trick is to hold it initially in the middle. I am tired of the general Ghanaian food we get out there. Let's try and put a twist to it in our homes. And then once we understand that, we can demand better from the restaurants who make food for us. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys next time.
Righty, right, ladies and gentlemen. So that was Around the World, and you saw in the last video we played for you, Kitty came out, you know, DJ Varosky of MX24 was there to turn things up as well. Incredible event. It was one for the family folks as well. We had very few events this weekend that were targeted at families. Around the World was one of them. Family time during the day, and in the evening they turned it up into a party. And just congratulations to them. It was 3 solid days, 24th, 25th, 26th. They've done a great job. So shouts to you, Echo, and we look forward to doing it again with you next year. Moving on to the next event, still on the 24th, deep into the night, we went into the jungle. The Legon Botanical Garden jungle, to be precise. They put together a really dope event. Our team was there. Shouts to Domingo and Ampedu, who covered it really nicely. Asempa as well, who did his thing for digital. You guys saw the photos and the reels and the Instagram stories. Well, here's a recap of what went down at Tribal on the 24th night.
Minister. Let's go.
Welcome to the Enjoyment Ministry. Welcome, Accra. The turn up is here. Let the music work. We're partying all the way till 9 in the morning. Is that deep like I see? Is that the Enjoyment Ministry?
Let's go.
Turn up, let's go. The G&E. One year walla. The G&E. One year walla. Party is a
Right, catch all the fun on MX24 on our website, mx24tv.com. That was the Tribal Jungle Party that went down inside the Legon Botanical Gardens. It seems like all the action was in the crowd, right? Anyways, aside that, Kojo Entry, the legend he is. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a video from Kojo Entry's concert to play for you. But from what I saw on Instagram from the band members, it was incredible. You know, Kojo Entry comes with a different generation. I'll tell you what. The road was filled with cars for more than 5 miles around East Legon. It was crazy. Traffic that night, and the center of attention was Kojo Entry's concert. So the legend he is, congratulations to him. He's done so much, and the fact that he comes in, year out, still with his Kojo Entry, you know, December concert is just phenomenal. The Christmas Eve concert. So congrats to Kojo Entry. Now let's move on to King Promise, the final event that went down on the 24th. That was on our MX24 event radar. And I got to tell you, from all indications, especially here on Twitter, it was quite successful. So no way the land of our captivity is the promise. Oh no, that's not it. Let's skip that. There we go. Big Wiz showed up at King Promise's. Big Wiz showed King Promise love at Promise Land, and that's because Wizkid surprised King Promise and actually came on stage and did a little something with him. So Wizkid was there. Sarkodie was there. There's this other guy, this other Jamaican artist who surprisingly was there as well. This one says, oh, Jesus, just went off. All right, we'll come back to that, but I'll tell you what, let's check out the video of what went down at Promised Land, really short, and then we'll check out the rest of the tweets when we come back. Take a look at this.
guys to make some noise for King Promise real quick, man.
Incredible. That's King Promise for you. Another sold-out show. That event happened at La Palme. Beautiful by all standards. And the support he got from the different artists who came through. There's this video of Darko Vibes on stage with King Promise. Goodness, it'll blow your mind. That song, Je m'appelle, is a hit song. And this picture says it all right here. King Promise made Promised Land performance phenomenal. God will continue to bless my 5-star. And let me just try and expand that photo there. Just look at it. It just shows jam-packed. You know, the aesthetics was right, the event production was right. So congrats to King Promise. Let's move on, guys. Next event, or batch of events, happened on Christmas Day. We're going to kick off with, of course, Rapaholic. Sarkodie did it again. Sold out the Grand Arena, as in there were no tickets available at all per our sources on the MX24 event radar. No tickets anywhere at the time of the event. Well, yeah, that's the King Promise picture. So we can wrap up Promised Land. So, Rapaholic, here's a video of Sarkodie and Ifya. It's one of the favorite moments for a lot of people. I saw, you know, quite a number of videos of this. There's another really good moment where Sarkodie was just like, you know, genuflecting, and then Obrafour came out. It was beautiful. But what our radar caught was this very video on a couple TLs. Ifya and Sarkodie are doing their thing, and they're the perfect Ghanaian music duo right now, aren't they? Well, arguably so. Check it out. We'll be right back in a short minute. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, as usual, she's always on every Rapaholic concert stage. She did a great job for herself, and Sock did as well. But yeah, there are a few complaints on Twitter. People saying it's the same old, you know, stage performance and thing from Sock that we see here in Yao. People are saying there was nothing really exciting. Others are saying his intro was everything. But I've got somebody on the line, Amial Deborah from Amial Deborah TV and Amial Deborah Media in general. Amial, good morning. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. Merry Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. You've had a fantastic year, Charlie. So salute to you. You've done really well for yourself.
Thanks, my brother.
Bro, you look very much awake. How has the Christmas been? Have you been at any of these events? Which ones did you go to?
Also, I have been sick for most of the days leading to Christmas, so I just take it very chilled, and so I didn't do any of the loud concerts and all of that. So I think the first event I did on the 24th, I went to the screening of Shirley Frimpong Mansell's new series, and then on the Christmas day, I saw you showing the highlights. I did the Around the World Food Festival, also because I wanted that calmness and not too loud. And Kiddy brought up the tempo with that amazing back-to-back performances, and so I had a feel of the concert. And then yesterday I did the comedy show, again very relaxed, not too loud and all of that. So that has been my Christmas, very low-key. Hopefully now that I'm recovering, I'm looking at doing more of the concert.
I think we've got two major ones left. There's Wilderland and you know, there's Afrochella coming up. But before that, I'm sure your team have been on the ground. It's been very eventful from the 24th to the 25th. What's your take on the events that have gone down? Jenny, like, I want to hear it from you.
I mean, the team, they're having a ball. They're the ones enjoying it. I'm not. In our WhatsApp group, they're hopping from one place to the other. They are sharing experiences. And it seems there's a lot to do. Sometimes you even forget that we have to be somewhere. Then last minute you remember, and then you try and put it into your schedule and say, oh, you hop from place to place so that you have a feel of everything. And so there's a lot. And also going to town, I realized that the spirit of Christmas, as we've known it growing up, is sort of coming back again because you see lovely decors around the street, and you see families actually drive to go to these centers to take pictures.
Together.
And some who grew up with that culture and also traveling around and experiencing more of that culture, I feel at a point we lost it. We weren't having so much of that. But in the last couple of years, I see it's picking up again. And we're getting new festivals to look forward to. Wilderland is amazing. The concept is amazing. It's just to start and it's quite far. And not the way I'm feeling now. I don't want to move out of town and go and experience it. If I get a little bit of some sort of relapse, then it's going to be hectic for me. So in general, Christmas is up again. We are getting reason to, at least, even if we are tired and suffering throughout the year, for the last bit of it, there's something to celebrate in various forms. For some people, it's just hanging on the streets, by drinking something on the at the pub on the street of Osu or something like that. There's something for everybody, and I think that spirit of just celebrating life at the end of the year is something that has stood out for me this year.
That's incredible. I'll tell you, there's a big debate going on, and I need to ask for what you think of it. Did the Freedom Wave concert, did they sell out the whole stadium? Is that the situation? The photos we are seeing, is this the whole stadium?
I don't see it as a sellout. If you're doing something free and it's filled to capacity, it's not technically sold out. It's just filled. And I think from the visuals we've seen, that's what it is. And I think we all expected that to happen. If Awale is doing a free concert, it shouldn't be anything short of what it is. And I also saw visuals saying that he performed all the way till 9 a.m. That would have been interesting because to have it to go all out, unless maybe they started quite late, but yes, the visuals I've seen really, really good. It's just the commentary I've seen that is in a bit of a bad taste. I think Shatta would want to be a legend by all means, and he's forcing it on everybody. Fighting the night. I don't think there's a place in right. Maybe from inside sources, the reason why he did that was I'm hearing he wanted to perform. They wanted him to perform at the GT thing, and he asked for some big money because of the Nigerians.
And they didn't pay him.
And then they were like, oh, okay, they didn't do it. So maybe it's like if you brought your people and you paid them, don't want to pay me, I can also go the stadium. So technically, I'm feeling that is where it's coming from. But I think it's something that we didn't need. It's good he did it. He should give his fans that amazing treat. They've given him a lot of support over the years. So if he can do free stuff for them, all well and good. Other people are also doing. And I saw a tweet from Trickmatic this morning. I was really happy, congratulating everybody that did some sort of concert on their own, because almost every concert that I've seen was well attended. We also saw from Tamale as well. I think Fancy Gadam and all of us. It's been amazing. We thank them for going all out, and their fans for also going out to support and celebrate with them.
Man, you said it all. I mean, I'll thank you so much. We'll probably link up again next week to proper, probably rates the concert if we can. But from all indications, it's been very special, man. Charlie, get well soon, bro. Get well soon. And hopefully I see you at one of the events before the end.
Yes.
All right, man. Take care. So that was Ami Aldebra, phenomenal person, and congratulations. I just recently saw that he's a LinkedIn ambassador as well. So big things going on for Ami Aldebra. We need to wrap up. We're out of time. We'll continue this tomorrow. But before I go, we need to play the video of Black Sharif at the Freedom Wave concert and the crowd singing along to his music. It's really short. We'll play that, and I'll be back to sign out. Check this out. He's one of the icons from the concert that everybody is talking about. So let's see this. I honestly think Black Sharif is one of the artists who's really enjoyed this festive season. Whatever stage he's been on, people have been singing his praises and singing the song back to him without him even having to do much. So congratulations to all the artists who did their thing so far. Yesterday, we had the Ice Cream Fair, the Mirror Ball from DJ Blow, big up DJ Blow, the High Life Heroes concert with Kwame Eugene, honoring A.B. Krenzel. You can check out all those details on our website, mx24tv.com, and our social media pages at mx24gh. I'll be back here tomorrow, so we play more of those videos for you, but trust that whatever's happening in town this festive season, we've got it on lock, right here on MX24. It's been the AM Club, where we're fun, fearless, and factual. Thank you guys all for watching. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas festivities. We'll catch you tomorrow.